Hi everyone, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for November 5th through the 11th. And this week I am working with the Colette Baron Reid Enchanted Map deck. I'm only drawing 3 cards. Oh, in case you want to see that a little bit better, it's the Enchanted Map deck. That down there. I'm only working with 3 cards this week, because I feel like I need a little bit of a change. Something is shifting. We're in a full moon right now. I am recording this on Saturday night, the night of the full moon. And I feel enlivened. I do feel really, really good, but I feel like some kind of a change is coming. I need to shake things up. Make a little bit of a change, but I'm not really sure what it is. I think I'm going to find out within a couple of weeks. Anyway, speaking of the full moon, I woke up fairly early today for a Saturday, and it was still dark outside when I took the dogs out, and I looked out to the west and the full moon was still out. It was amazing. But it was getting ready to set, and then I looked to the east and the sun was coming up at the same time. So it was really pretty cool, because to the east it was all dawn, daylight, and then to the west of me it was darkness illuminated by the full moon. I tried to capture it in a photo, but it really just didn't come out very good. Anyway, I have 3 cards for you for this week. We'll see what I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm just needing to self-nurture a little bit more and, I don't know, reconfigure some things. So I'm reaching into my little magic black bag. Let's see what the theme of the week is going to be. I think I picked this last week. I don't know, you tell me. Enthusiasm? Didn't I pick this before? I think this was last week's card. There's like 80 cards in this bag. So for me to pick the same, maybe I'm not feeling so enthusiastic. I really am. I'm feeling enthusiastic about all of these changes that I feel are coming for a lot of us. I just don't know what they are, so I feel like I'm stuck. I'm like in neutral right now, you know, and I drive a stick shift, so I feel like I'm in neutral. You know, I'm not going anywhere, but the engine is running. It's ready. I know I'm not reversing. I'm going forward. Went to a concert last night, and I was joking with my daughter. I'm like, we're here to find you a daddy. And I just thought it was pretty funny. Anyway, I did not meet anybody, but I feel that it's coming. I do. So the first card for Sunday, Monday, the energy. Oh, by the way, all of these cards are in the reverse position this week. So there's some things that we need to take a look at. It is a full moon, so these are things that we need to look at deeply to let go. That's what full moon is. It is about manifesting, but we have to let go of things before we could bring new things in. So Field of Dreams reversed is coming up. And what this is asking is, are the dreams that you are living, are they yours, or are they really somebody else's? And this is also asking, have you been striving for material gain? Have you been working so hard for the bigger house, for more material possessions, for the exotic car, at the expense of a truly happy life? Also, too, I know I had another message with this, and I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me and I'll post it on Monday. You'll see. I'll post it on Facebook on Monday. You'll also see it on Instagram and Twitter and on my blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. So anyway, this is asking you, you know, are you trying to show off in a sense at the expense of really being happy. You want to take a look at what you have been working so hard for and if it's really worth it. And are they really your dreams? Are you living your dreams, or are you just trying to appease other people? So these are some things that we need to look at this week. The next card that comes up is Talisman, and that is also in the reverse position. And Talisman in the reverse is that hamster wheel that I'm always talking about. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but the same thing keeps happening because you're not learning the lesson. And this is driving me crazy. This has been coming up for a couple of years over and over and over again. So I know some of you viewers out there are still doing the same thing over and over and over again. What was pretty neat in the guidebook, because I always just check that to make sure that I am on point. What came up with Talisman was if there's a hole in the ground and you keep falling into this hole, the next time or the next time or the next time, are you going to walk around the hole? You're not going to fall into it. You're going to learn your lesson and you're going to walk around the hole. I was driving home from the city last night and the GPS wanted me to make a left on this street, which I knew was going to take me over the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. And I didn't want to go over the bridge to Jersey. I just wanted to go home. I wanted to go north. However, my GPS, probably 10 years ago, took me in that direction, and it's still doing it. And my daughter's yelling at me saying, you need to go left, you need to go left. And I'm like, look, you only make the mistake one time. You only go over the Ben Franklin Bridge one time. Then you learn your lesson and you know you got to stay on Race Street. Well, Talisman in the reverse is the same thing. Learn your lesson the first time. Get off the hamster wheel. Stop doing the same thing, thinking that you're going to get a different result, because you're not. You really have to change up some things in your life. You need to think about that. That's what this week really is. It's thinking about these things that matter most to your heart and trying to figure out why things are going the way that they're going. And then the final card for the weekend is Stormfield, and that is in reverse as well. What this is saying to me, there is a storm coming, some kind of destructive winds that are blowing through. Winds are words, whether they be your words or another's. If they're your words, they are going to bounce back onto you, and it's going to create a shitstorm. So be really careful what you say, because it's going to be something that you're going to say about somebody else, and it's going to get back to them and then back to you. This could be words that you put out to the universe. So no negative self-talk, no negative talk about other people. When you're talking hateful things about other people, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. I promise. Now, if people are saying hateful things about you, guess what? It's going to come back and bite them. This is saying wait out the storm and the chaos that is going on around you. Batten down the hatches. Stay at home. Stay out of the drama. No more drama. I had a reading this afternoon that came up for her. No more drama. Stay out of other people's shit. There are people out there wanting to pick fights. Stay out of it. Just stick to your own stuff. You have a lot to think about this week, going forward. We're getting ready to come into a new year. This full moon is the Druid and Pagan New Year. This is really when they would be celebrating Halloween, is that first full moon in November. This is their new year. Even though we, as humans, celebrated on January 1st, I always liken my new year to my birthday. That's always the beginning of my new year. Either way, we have a lot of new beginnings coming, especially towards the end of the month. when some of our planetary aspects are going to be switching up, and they are going to be great new beginnings. So you want to keep your words and your thoughts impeccable, especially for the next couple of weeks. We also have American Thanksgiving coming. So this is a time to think about all your blessings and think about all the things that you are grateful and thankful for. I'm thankful for all of you out there. I sit here in such immense gratitude all of the time, thinking how blessed I am that you're out there supporting me and you're watching my video and listening to my wisdom. I really appreciate it. So just to recap real quick, Field of Dreams reverse for the beginning of the week, Talisman reverse for the middle of the week, and the Storm Field for the end of the week. We also have that Enthusiasm card. If you want, comment me, because I think I pulled this last week. And my crystal of the week, since this week is really about trust, trusting ourselves, trusting others, I'm choosing blue lace agate. And I got my two favorite pieces. And you know what? This camera really doesn't even do it justice. These pieces are gorgeous. Amazonite is another crystal that works really great with trust. It's kind of like turquoise with white bands in it. And I can't seem to find my Amazonite. And it's about this big. I just searched the whole house. And I really hate that particular piece. So I think it knows that I don't like it, and it's in hiding. Either that my dogs have a tendency to steal my crystals and take them under the bed. So I'm always finding crystals under the bed. They like sleeping with them or playing with them. I don't know. I think that's all I have for you for this week. And thank you. Peace and blessings, and have a beautiful week. Thank you. And good night.